Hey, I know it's been a while since I made a vlog, but I want to wish you guys a happy new year. Or, everyone celebrates New Year, right? Well, they celebrate it at different times. I'm trying to be more, like, progressive and woke than I have the brain part of me. I'm sorry. Like, have a happy new year, alright? Or don't. That's a good point. You don't have to have a happy new year. That's actually what I'm here to talk about. Not how to be miserable. I realize I kind of set that up. I hope you guys aren't miserable, by the way, just before we go any further. I wanted to talk about New Year. Man, why am I so damn stupid? Obviously, I want to talk about New Year. Look, you get it. Let's pretend the intro didn't happen. There's a lot to talk about. There's a lot of things I wanted to talk about. A lot of people are like, it's a new year. Oh, it'll be the same as the old one. Every day is just another day. And it's like, yeah and no. Like, one thing I realized when, like, I basically used to live a life, I'm gonna be a little bit grim here, where it was like, days were just something to make go away. They were something to burn. It's just like, well, let's get rid of this one as fast as possible. Yeah, let's spend 14 hours straight in World of Warcraft or whatever. Because, yeah, it stops you from having to think about things or deal with your demons. But you're burning life away. And if that's your life, and the sort of biggest thing you have is the hope that maybe you'll get lucky and die in your sleep, that's not living. Yeah, days are just days, but your days should be spent in pursuit, big words time, of something that makes you happy, or something that makes other people happy, and maybe that also makes you happy. I'm not judging. Do what the hell you want. Don't pretend to be great, but don't be an asshole either. Yeah, that's fair, I think. I hope. For me, coming out of that period in my life where and like trying to work out what the hell it was I actually wanted to do again was really scary, because all of a sudden I was like, I lost like years of my life, and you go through like a body shock thing, and it's friggin' awful, but whatever. The point is, it's up to you what you do with your life. It's up to you what you do with every day of it. And at the end of the day, or the year, or life in general, you can't blame anyone but yourself for that. You shouldn't blame yourself, but you know what I mean? It's not... You've got to decide what you want to do. You can make something of the day, or you can make nothing. You can make a New Year's resolution like a really dumb one and not do anything and know it's not going to happen. Or you can make a really difficult one that you may or may not succeed in. But there's so many possibilities, and I kind of urge you to take one, you know? Life's an interesting one. It's like growing some sort of really angry tree thing. Or hopefully not angry. Passionate, that's the word. You can't just... You plant a seed, right, and you nurture it every day of the things you want it to be. And you can't just be like, well, damn it, it's not a tree and I planted it yesterday, what's with this wee asshole? But you can't equally be like, come along 50 years later and go, you know what, I wish there was a fully grown tree here. You gotta start today. You gotta spend each day like doing something you want. Don't live your life like making it go away. Focus on something you want to be going towards, because that's better. Sorry, I probably should have said I was going to be philosophical. I don't know actually if this even is philosophical or particularly what that word means, but I'm trying to say some wise stuff, okay? So hang in there and make yourself comfortable. Get yourself tea. I welcome that. You should follow me on Twitter as well. I sometimes think about things on there too, and it's interesting. I promise it is. One of the things I believe since I was very small, probably because I'm an idiot, but I'm also an idealist and I'm kind of positive and I dream big. You know, the people in life who are doing what they really want to do, they're basically just the people who set off on that path and let absolutely nothing get in their way. It doesn't matter if it was health, it doesn't matter if it was background, their financial background, their upbringing, their dreams, or the fact that they had 3 arms. They're just like, I'm gonna do this. And even like rivalries, they were like, that guy's currently better than me, so I'll get better. It's like, it really is that simple technically, in the same way as fixing someone for a doctor is, if we get rid of all the problems, they'll be better. You can't always solve all of them, but if you do the ones you can, often you can find out a way to like cross the bridges that are gaps, and then you'll be there. Right? I think so. You can make up your own mind of whether you think so too. But you know what I'm trying to say, right? Like, what you want to do with your life is the product of the things you do. Not the product of you sitting there waiting for something to happen. Guys, yeah, it's probably not going to happen. You got to make it happen. That's like waiting for a bus on your front doorstep. If the bus don't come through there, it's not going to pick you up. If you're at the bus stop, though, even if you don't have a timetable, buses come through, catch the bus, achieve dreams, things like that. Like, I hope you get what I'm saying. I'm not sure I do, but I think there's some wisdom in there. I've been thinking a lot this year. I know, it's an interesting experience for me too. I'm really thankful to be here, and like after what I just said about the life I used to live where I just wanted to die and things, yeah, it's nice that I don't want that anymore so much as like I want to live for something that's worth living for, you know. And I think I kind of hope all of you guys can find something like that too. I thought going into this I should have a great plan for what to say in this video so I didn't waffle, but then I realized I'll just waffle anyways, so what's even the point? I hope you guys like, you know, it like communicates with you in some way. Like I'm so appreciative to have you lot and have someone who'll even listen to me talk, because yeah, that's valuable. Other things, what else have I got to say in this? Big things about not judging people based on anything. One of the big things you realize when you go into YouTube and when you're trying to promote yourself as a small channel is that there's a million people from a million backgrounds, and you may think, oh, he won't be into what I'm doing, or she won't like this. It's really, really important. It's a really good like gauge of that on YouTube, that you realize that everyone around you is just people. It don't friggin' matter what background they're from again, or what, or anything else. You can't tell people what to like or what to feel, so you've got to just treat them all equally and interact with everyone equally. And the same thing happens in the real world. Don't ever let anyone be like, you are this way, so you should agree with this, or you were born this way, so you must have this opinion. Oh, you can't have that one, young man. No, screw that person. You do whatever the hell you think, feel, things, whatever. You know what I mean? Right? Because, like, our world's actually getting more and more that way in a lot of ways. As we try to rub out the lines between us, people actually end up in reinforcing them, being like, we're no longer going to discriminate against you, but if you do that, I'll still friggin' hate you. It's not cool. It's just crap. Don't be an asshole to each other, okay? It's a complicated old world. I think I'm making it more complicated. No, it's more complicated to me. I hope I'm making a little bit of sense, and I hope that each of you will, in the year ahead, do what the hell you want, be who the hell you want, and live a life that's going to take you to what the hell you want. Whatever that means. I don't care if you want to be a stripper. You be a friggin' excellent stripper. I believe in you. And this place will always be here for you, whatever you decide to do and wherever you decide to go, because you're not going anywhere, metaphorically or physically. I don't mind that anymore, though. Like, I've talked about the bit whatever words on Twitter, and like I have a lot of like stupid mental conditions, those sort of things you have. You know how everyone picks their, like in their bio, you have to have all of your conditions. Yeah, I'm not doing that, sorry. But I have a few things that are sort of tangled messes of like long-term depression and anxiety. Like when I was younger, I used to think like anxiety and stuff, they don't have any side effects. They just fade away and blah, blah, blah. They do, but if you let them go on too long in your head, things start to snap. Like things start to reorganize themselves in unhealthy ways. So I've got things like a condition called agoraphobia, I think, which means I get really scared outside. It's not like it doesn't feel like an irrational fear. It doesn't feel like, it's not something I can control and just stop being silly, but it's like a dread, it's like being in a nightmare. It like completely overwhelms me, and it makes things really hard, and I can't really get any help with it. Because yeah, the NHS sucks, but you know, you are where you are in life, and you make safety and comfort where you can, and you do what you can with what you have. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna make videos. I can't go friggin' anywhere or do friggin' anything, and nobody's gonna help me, but that's okay. Maybe I can help some other people, right? That's better than just living to die like I used to, I think. I'm really thankful that some people are actually here for me to talk to, so thank you to you lot. Seriously, I don't know what big words to say. When do I ever? Why do I apologize for things nobody expects? That should be my New Year's resolution thing. Don't apologize for things nobody's looking for or holding against you, because that's silly. Would you guys do that too? Whoopsie. Sorry, I just punched my mic. Sorry if it sounds all funky. I think that's a good one. Don't apologize for being yourself. If you want to reinvent the number line and the teacher says, actually 3 comes after 4, you tell her, no, actually 7 does. You be your own person, because screw that, and who needs maths anyway? It's ass, I promise you. And eventually you get to algebra and you're like, yeah, why'd I learn that again? I don't count in letters. You know what I mean? Like, what the hell, man? I realize at this point this has probably been the most weird Happy New Year video ever, but I had a lot of stuff to say, so I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it spoke to you on some level. I don't really mind what level that was. I don't really know what level I'm on, but some level thing, right? Because, yeah, be you in the year ahead. Don't let anyone tell you what the hell that's supposed to be, what it's supposed to look like. Just do your thing. And don't let them be like, well, young man, you're from XYZ background. Nah, screw that. You're just you, and screw those guys. Don't pick anything. Don't join any grips that try to put you in boxes. Just be you. And I mean that always, because I know like there's a lot of things out there which are like, you know what's good and progressive? Putting people in friggin' boxes. It's not. It's not good. It don't matter why you're doing it. It's like in my country we have a long history of like separation between different beliefs and grips, and they're always like, yes, we will make things better by positively dividing them. And you're just redrawing the lines, you pillock. It don't help. You know, that's people. I'm just trying to urge you not to be like that and to be yourself, okay? I know this is a really long way of doing it. I'm sure it probably don't make much sense. I am pouring my heart out. Appreciate it, or at least try to. At least try to take something from this, even if it's just, oh my goodness, why'd I sub to this guy? I appreciate you being here, and I hope you have a really freaking good new year. I don't know what mine will be like. I'm gonna try to make it good. I'm gonna try to make it big, and to change as many things as I can. You know what I said earlier about the tree? Well, for me, doing YouTube was like an impossibility, but now I've actually got health, and I'm actually making videos I don't want to die when I watch. So, all the years I spent building this, I've kind of come to this, a point where I can actually make videos, and I go with it. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna see what I can do, and I'm gonna try to believe in myself and be confident enough to put myself out there and see if I can help other people, because I feel like that's the most precious part of YouTube, and I think it's something the bigger sites slipped away from, is to give people a place. Like, I remember when I was going through really bad times, I'd come home, and this is when I was trying to do something. It failed, by the way, 3 times actually. And I'd come home and I'd just go on YouTube and I'd just get lost in these adventures that I couldn't go on, and it just meant the world to me. So I want to protect that bit of YouTube, even as everyone else is like in their ivory towers or doing whatever the hell. And I don't care what YouTube tries to do either. They're idiots. We know that. They've always been idiots. But we just roll with it. We always have. I'm going to try to make more videos. I'd really like to make one a day, and I'm going to be here for you. That's my goal in the year ahead. And maybe I try to not be so mean to myself and angry and stuff. I've made some good progress in those in the years past, so I guess the idea with the year ahead is to just put it all together. Yeah, that's good. You do that too, okay? Promise me you'll take care of yourselves. Have a happy New Year's night, Eve. What do you even call it? Why don't we have like a New Year's Santa type figure? We need something, don't we? I don't know. I don't have any idea. It's like New Year Man or something. Just because you don't have to make something of it doesn't mean you shouldn't try to make your life go in a direction from here on that you want it to. If it's going a crap way. If it's going great, well, whippy friggin' do for you. I'm genuinely happy. I realize it's starting to a little sarcastic, but I didn't mean that way. I am happy for you, okay? You know what I mean? Each day is an opportunity to turn a new leaf, and a new year and a new decade at that. That's a damn good one. I don't think anything else will improve. Your vision might. It's all that 2020 vision thing, right? It's not actually a thing, is it? It might be like the Millennium Bug. Oh, that was ass. There you go. Like, I hope you have a good day and a good year, right? I'm gonna be here whether you friggin' like it or not. You can leave. That's okay. I'll be sad, but you can do it. But you know, if you want to stay here, thank you. And whatever you do, enjoy yourself, all right? And live the life you want to do towards the destination you want to get to. Don't just sit there and be like, one day, because that day don't come unless you make it come, okay? So you do things and be good to yourself, all right? Thank you for being here for me. I really appreciate it. We'll see what I do next. I don't know what that'll be. Something fun. See you then.